Hey guys, today I'll be comparing all of the Undertale specs in a universal time on Roblox. So the three specs are Chara, Sans, and Gaster, and I'll be comparing the three specs today, and I'll try to give you guys my opinion on what spec I think is the best, and I'll also be showcasing all the specs, so maybe you guys can decide which one you think is best on your own. So all these specs are amazing specs, but there are some which I do like better or more than others. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this comparison with Chara. Okay, so what you need to do to craft Chara, I'm going to start off with the crafting info for the stand. You're going to need to find a red heart. It is an A tier rarity on the Trello tier list, so it's just called heart in your inventory. And then just a red heart. So it's one of the 7 fallen souls that you also need to craft Gaster. But this one's like, it's better off if you don't have Gaster. It's probably better off that you save up the fallen souls for Gaster. I'm just going to say that's starting off. But yeah, if you get a red heart, it has a 75-second spawn time with a 1 in 1,000 spawn rate. And so yeah, you're going to use the red heart on Super Saddle, which you buy at that shop all the way over there. You can see it a little bit. The shop or store over there for 2.5 million yen. You're going to need to buy that Saddle/Super Saddle. You're going to use the red heart on that, and then you're going to go ahead and get Chara. So 360 view on the design for those who want to see that. I think this is S tier on the Trello tier list, a really high rarity. So you guys can see it's like a black, I think it's a bomber's knife or something, I'm not sure. And then it has a black and red aura. Okay, so let me show you guys the stats for the stand so you guys can see. Chara, S tier for everything, speed, damage, and durability. You guys can see it has 650 health, a pretty nice amount of durability. Or health, so pretty nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. So it's always going to be a clip. You can't unclip it. So it doesn't have any lines, but the pose it does have this pose, and I think it plays like a Chara version of Stronger Than You. I haven't really used the pose on this thing, so I'm not sure, but I think it's the Chara version of Stronger Than You, if I can remember that properly. So yeah, this is the pose. Pretty nice pose. Okay, I'll stop posing now so I can show you guys the attacks. Okay, so you have left mouse button or screen tap. It's going to be screen tap for me because I'm on mobile. You're going to just do quick slices, 20 damage per normal slice, and then this Chara spec can do critical damage, and the critical damage for this one is 40. So you guys can see I killed that menacing dummy fairly fast, and that was just a left mouse button attack. So really, really cool. So yeah, 20 damage normal, and then 40 critical. And it does attack pretty fast. As long as you can tap the screen fast, it will attack fast. The next one that we have is Determination Slices. So I think that's what it's called. Let's see. We're going to click on E. You guys will see you slice really fast. Pretty fast for a short period of time. And then you're going to do 45 damage per slice. So it's pretty much like a critical hit on every single slice. A little bit better than a normal critical hit on like the left mouse button. So you can see that. Pretty short cooldown as well. But it is pretty much solely close range. The next one that I have, it's 4 swings, I'm pretty sure. 4 swings based off of the wiki. Okay, so we have, what's a Determination Slice? No, it's not slice. It's like a heavy hit from the knife. So we're going to go ahead and use that. And that'll do 110 damage. I'm not sure if that was critical or not. Let me go ahead and try and do that again to see if it's critical. 220 damage for critical, and I think 110 for non-critical. And this thing has a really low cooldown time, so yeah, you guys can see that really high damage with it's short range, as yeah, it's a knife. Can't really expect too much from a knife, but yeah, insanely high damage and pretty short cooldown. We have T, which is sight. So I hate the noises that what this one makes, but it gives you a really nice speed boost, and it also will give you a jump boost. It'll leave like a red trail behind you, and the cooldown isn't that long. So I'm pretty sure this lasts for 10 seconds, so it lasts for a nice amount of time. And as I said earlier, the cooldown isn't that long, so you can use this to like escape from NPCs, enemies, or whatever. You can be Joseph Joe style. So you guys can see this. You can just run around. It has a pretty cool effect whenever you're running around too, in my opinion. You guys can see that. I don't think it increases your damage at all. It does not increase your damage at all, but it just increases your walk speed and your jump speed. And not jump speed, your jump height. So now we're going to go into the next one, which is Y. So this one is like a quick slash. So you're going to swing 35 times really fast. So you guys can see, I'm pretty sure it's Y. Yep. You guys can see that 35 damage for each hit, 70 for critical, and you're just going to slice really, really fast. I do apologize for my clan thingy, my gang getting in the way. But yeah, 35 damage, 70 and then 70 for critical. It slices really fast. The cooldown is really long for this thing though, so yeah, that's the only problem that I have with this move, but overall, really, really good move. Okay, and the last move that I have is a Ball of Hate. So this one is like more of a medium long range attack. This one can also do critical damage and does a ton of damage. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can catch the damage for this one. I'm not sure if I can catch the damage for this one. I'm sorry if I can't get the damage for this one. But it's kind of like the Goku Spirit Bomb, but it's just like all black. So this one's F. So let's go ahead and use it. You guys could see that. Oh man, I couldn't get it. I hope you guys could have seen it, but I didn't get it. It went by too fast. But you guys saw it's like a black spirit bomb, just a little bit smaller than the spirit bomb. And the cooldown is also long. I'll try and show you guys that later on. But yeah, this one is an insanely good stand in my opinion. So yeah, you can't really go wrong with any of these Undertale stands. I know some of them do have weaknesses. Especially Sans. Sans does have a major weakness, which I will show you guys when I'm going to be comparing him. I'm going to be showcasing him soon, but you guys can see. I'm going to try and get the hate ball so I can show you guys like the damage, if I can get up close. Actually, if I just zoom in, the knife. Oh, I'll try my best to do that. I'll try my best to see the power. I'm not sure it will work. I do apologize if I can't see the damage, but I'll try. Okay, let's go. 175 damage. There we go. That's good. We got it. 175 damage, really long cooldown time. Once again, more of the medium long range moves, still pretty close range. So this stand's pretty much solely close range. If you are a person who likes high damage, close range fights like me, this one might be for you. So yeah. I've always been like a sword user on all these old Roblox games. Well, not old, but some of the older ones that don't have all these cool stuff on them, like Doom Spirebook Battle or Roblox Battle. I loved Roblox Battle, so that was my go-to. So yeah, some people really like or are good at using swords. You might actually really like this one. You might have an advantage over some people if you know how to use a sword on like other fighting games. So yeah, I really like this spec. I almost said stand, but it's a spec. But yeah, it took a little while for it to grow on me, but now I just love this thing. It's really hard for me to choose between these Undertale stands, specs, because of just how good each one of them are. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and equip Gaster now. That's when I equip Gaster. I'm going to save Sans for last. So let's go ahead and equip Gaster. Oh, quad. Dio's right over here. It's going to walk away so Dio doesn't kill me. So this one has... Oh, jeez, now Dio's here. I didn't see him. Got to reset my character. So this one has the most moves out of all of the specs in the game. I can't really showcase one of the moves. Well, I can showcase one. Yeah, I can. Okay, but wait, I can't showcase all of them. I'm on mobile. I'm sorry. I'm not using my PC for this one, so I'm so sorry, guys. I won't be able to showcase the Awakening, but if you have a PC, it's going to be way better for Gaster. Gaster is kind of bad on mobile. Well, not bad, but it's meh on mobile. So if you're on a mobile device, it will take a bit of getting used to, and I bet there are a lot of good Gaster users on mobile, but I'm not one of them, and if you go on PC, it's just way easier, and that's the only way you can use the Awakening as of last time I checked. So the awakening on this thing is insanely good. I'll have to tell you guys what the awakening does. So once again, I'm so sorry that I don't have a PC. Well, I do have a PC, but I'm not using it for this video. So let me go ahead and show you guys the moves for it. So you do have a nice pose whenever you're walking. You guys can see that. Nice. During nighttime. Perfect timing. So yeah, you have this pose. You're gonna have your hands behind your backs. So pretty cool. And you're gonna need it. Oh geez, now I don't like fighting with this. I hate fighting with this. I'll say that right here. I hate fighting with Gaster. Well, these NPCs, because there is a pretty big reason why I can't fight with Gaster. Like, the first things it's more of a long range one. Well, it's close range, just I don't know how to use it properly. But there are a few things that kind of push this thing back. So, I think, well, from the tier list that I've seen, it's like the second highest rarity besides all the unobtainable stands. I'm not sure how it compares to Reaper, but from what I've seen, it's the second highest rarity behind South World Welcome, at least from the tier list videos I've seen. And then you're going to need all 7 fallen souls for this one. So you're going to need to have the Red Determination Heart for it. Which, as I said earlier, 75 seconds spawn rate, and then, spawn time, and then 1 in 1,000 spawn rate. And then you're going to need to get all the 6 other souls, such as Perseverance, which is the purple soul, the light blue soul, Patience, the orange soul, Bravery, the dark blue soul, Integrity, the green soul, Kindness, and the yellow soul, Bravery. So yeah, once again, 75 second 75 second spawn time and 1,000 spawn rate for the Red Heart or Determination. And then you're gonna need to get all the other souls, which are way easier to get. They all have the same rarity and spawn time. So the spawn time for all the other souls, besides the Red Heart or Determination, is 350 seconds and a spawn rate of 1 in 50. So they're pretty easy to get. They don't really have much of a value. People who are trying to get it are pretty much only going to be people who are trying to get Gaster. I know when I first started playing this game, I thought Bravery was the really rare heart, which was the Red Heart. I didn't know the Red Heart was there. I thought it was just one heart. And then I realized there was other souls, and Bravery isn't rare at all. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So we do have 7 hands and at least 2 attacks for each hand, and some hands have more than that. So let me show you guys them. So you can click on Q and E to switch your hands. So Q will move to the left, and then E will move to the right if, say, you're looking at the back of your character. So we have the first hand, which is Kindness. I forgot. I need to list the crafting info. So yeah, you're going to need to go ahead and get all those hearts out, or all those fallen souls out of your inventory. You can't have them in bank, or else this won't work, as far as I know. And then you're going to go ahead and walk over here. Go over to the beach and walk over to the side. You're going to see this door. You're going to go ahead and talk to Gaster over here. So see Gaster, if you have all the souls equipped, he says you are worthy to have my power, and then use this to gain my power, or if you don't, he says that you're not worthy. But if you do have all the souls, he's going to say that you are worthy, and he's going to give you a mystery mask. You're going to use the mystery mask on yourself, make sure you're standless for this, and then once you do that, you're going to get Gaster. So, really cool. It's actually, honestly, once you get Red Heart, it's insanely easy to make. It's a little bit grindy to get it, but honestly, it's not too bad. Like, I'll just say Sands is hard to get. I got less Sands than I got Gaster. So, yeah, Gaster does have the highest trading value out of all these stands, at least from the tier list I've seen. I haven't made a tier list myself, but from the tier list I've seen, it's the highest, the highest Undertale Spec. Okay, now here's the stats for those who want to see that. So Gaster, the strength is dark, speed is darker, and the durability is yet darker. So it's pretty much a joke. But the health is 750. They did nerf the health recently. I'm not sure if they nerfed the damage or buffed the damage, but they did nerf the damage from 800 to 750. So yeah, still pretty good health, and it is better than Chara. Okay, now let me show you guys the stuff. So we do have C. I do want to show that first because that's like the other move. So we have A, it's nothing. Z is equip to stand. And then, not stand, spec. I keep on saying stand. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's a spec, but I keep on saying stand. U does nothing, V does nothing, Z does nothing, B does nothing, but C is teleport. For some reason, my teleport is broken right now, but it does like a pretty small teleport with a tiny cooldown. I'm sorry that my teleport is broken, but it is. But yeah, we'll do a small teleport with a small cooldown, so pretty nice. Okay, now I'll show you guys like this. I want to show you guys the poses. There's no quotes for it, and you all. Oh my god, another zombie. Oh, this is the zombie from earlier. I hate fighting with Gaster so much. So yeah, I'll try and show you guys. I'm sorry, guys. I hate this. Oh my god, I can't even record a showcase video because there's like a deer everywhere. Okay, now I'm over here. The zombie's probably going to come soon, so I got to get used to using Gaster again. Okay, so, Gaster, you can see this one. So you're going to automatically equip the kindness thingy. First of all, Q, you can switch some stuff, like your abilities, and need to go ahead and kill this guy. Oh my god, I hate trying to kill people with this. Oh my god, I can't be close range. No, I suck at using Gaster. I hate you, zombie. I can't kill you because I have Gaster. I don't know how to use the thing. Okay, I'm over here, and I need to try, and while I'm long range, I gotta kill the zombie. So yeah, you guys will be able to see a little bit of a move while I'm trying to kill the zombie. Come on. Come on over here, zombie. Just want to kill the zombie for once. Yeah, I like this one over here, that yellow hand. So yeah, while the zombie's gone, I'll try to showcase it. So we have, yeah, I love the pose for the stand. I'll say that right here now. So this is the pose, 360 view of it for those who do want to see that. So it's going to start playing a song. I accidentally posed once, but it was glitched. My thingy glitched, so I was able to walk while I was posing, so I thought a super weird item spawned in. But it ended up I was posing, my pose was glitched. And then I clicked on Z again and I stopped posing. And then, well, the glitch pose stopped. And then the music stopped playing. So yeah, it does play a nice music whenever you start. And whenever you are posing, you can switch your hands and attack. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And it has a really cool pose as well. So 360 view of the stands out like normally. You guys can see that. Really cool design, in my opinion. Okay, now I'll show you guys the moves. So, yeah, I'll show you guys the moves now. I said that twice. Okay, so I'm going to start off with kindness now, because that's the one that gets equipped first. Okay, so you have 4 moves with, three moves with the kindness heart. So you're going to have, tap the screen or left mouse button to heal, so you guys can see this. I'm going to heal the menacing training dummy. If I can touch him with my hand. Okay, get in front of you so I can touch you, okay? Okay, mortal menacing dummy. Why am I not healing him? But yeah, it heals people. This one will heal people. And then the next one that you have is, it's a self-heal. You're going to heal yourself. It doesn't heal too much health, but it does heal you, and it has a really short cooldown time, so pretty nice. The next one that you have is X. If you hold X, it has a self-shield. I'm pretty sure they nerfed this recently, but this cannot take true damage as far as I know. So, yeah, if you have a stand that deals true damage like an Awakened MUI or a South of the World Requiem, it will break the shield with ease. I'm not sure they nerfed it to non-true damage, like the normal damage. I'm not sure they nerfed it, so it just takes that and just takes some damage for you for a little bit. And once again, I'm not sure they nerfed it to that, but they may have. Okay, so that is kindness. It has like that green force field, pretty cool. The next one that I have is the it's the purple heart. So once again, Q, you can switch not the purple heart, the red heart in here. So Q goes left, E goes right. So you can spam the stand, especially if on PC, it's much easier. So we're going to showcase the red one next. So we have tap the screen, which is a slice, 100 damage per slice. So you guys can see that. I don't know why, but I can't hit him. I'm tapping on him. But yeah, it's not completely reliable on like aiming, or maybe it's just that I'm having bad aim. I'm not sure, but I'm tapping on the dummy. Oh, I got lucky. I did 2 slices. I think it's just that I have bad aim, but yeah, you can get lucky and land multiple hits. but it does a crap load of damage, this one. Okay, we have AUT. This one's insanely good. It's a little bit hard for me because I'm on mobile. I don't have my cross on there, so I always shoot onto the side. That's why I don't like using this stand for PvP. But you guys can see that. That one will do like 100 damage. It's like the same thing, but it does 3 slices, and the cooldown isn't even that bad. I'll try and get close to him so I can land a hit on him. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm doing so bad. So yeah, 100 damage, 200 that time in total. Yeah, 100 damage for each of them, and then you can like throw, like it does. It's better. Let's just say it's better. That time you saw that I landed a ton of hits for some reason. My battery's low. I gotta finish this vid up quick. So yeah, 3 slashes, pretty cool. So let me go ahead and try and show it to you guys once again. And yeah, a ton of damage and pretty short cooldown. Okay, so that's the wet heart I got. The next one, which is Justice. So this one's really good. You have left mouse button or tap the screen to shoot out tons of bullets. It has a medium cooldown time. Well, it's pretty short, honestly. So that is that. Let me go ahead and try it on a person, if I can. I'm sorry that I didn't try it on a person the first time. Okay. Let's go. Pickle Dummy, 20 damage per hit. And then I have, it shoots slow, and I think you might have less of them, but it does a ton of damage, so you guys can see that. 20 damage, and then 100 damage, I think, on critical. So, really, really nice. And it has a really tiny cooldown, too, as you guys can see. Really, really cool. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys, wait. I tapped the screen. No, I can't. This is hard to showcase this. I'm gonna put all on the Pickle Dummy. 100 damage each. That's why I thought it 80 damage. It's 100 damage each. I was shooting out the 8 bullets, not the heavy bullets. So yeah, 100 damage each. And that is all the moves for Justice. We have Bravery. I don't like this one. It does very little damage. Well, it's okay. It doesn't really work too good on NPCs, though. So, yeah, you're gonna put bombs everywhere, and then it's gonna do small damage to your enemy, but it will do a nice amount of knockback towards them, so pretty good for, like, a smoke screen or something like that, or just, like, trying to get them to go away. But it does deal a nice amount of knockback, and then you have which is a nuke. You're gonna put in, like, a big one, and then I can't really test how much damage that does, but it does do a nice amount of damage there, and it has a really short cooldown time for these. Okay, the next one that we do have is, let me go over to the next one. This is my favorite one. It is the Saw Blade, so I think this is Integrity, yes. So you're gonna tap the screen, you're gonna shoot at 3 Integrity wheels, I can't really test this one on attack dummies. That's the problem with it. I can't test it out on attack dummies. But I'm hoping you guys can take my word for this one. It does Wheels of Integrity. It will do over 250 damage for the left mouse button or the tap the screen. 3 wheels, and then the 6 wheels does closer to 500 damage. I think it's like 300 or something. It does do less damage than the Wheels of Integrity, I think, but it's gonna be 6 instead of 3. That's an amazing attack. It's my favorite out of them all, but you can't attack NPCs with it for some reason, which is really, really annoying. But yeah, insanely good attack, but I can't really show it here, so I do apologize for that. But the next one that I have is Patience. So this one you can be like Spider-Man if you want to. I have it equipped already. I didn't mean to equip it. But yeah, you can, like, if you're walking, you can tap on the nearest area. It's impossible on mobile. But it works better if you're walking, hitting, like, the W key whenever you're doing this. On mobile, it's impossible. But yeah, you're going to tap on the nearest area. You're going to go ahead and swing there. And then if you tap on an enemy, you're going to go ahead and grab them. So let me go ahead and try and grab an enemy. You just have to tap on them to grab them. So just try and tap on your enemy, and it's going to pull them to you, and it's going to do a minuscule amount of damage. It's pretty much unnoticeable. Okay, and then the next one that we have is, and the last one that I have is Perseverance. So this one, you're going to shoot out a laser beam for the first one. Long range attack, really short cooldown time. I don't know why, but this one never hits my enemies. I have to use the all attack to hit my enemies with this one. But yeah, I don't see anything else. Let me try it on the Mortal Menacing. Maybe it's gonna show. Okay, yeah, it actually worked. Maybe it just doesn't show your damage. I'm hoping that this doesn't show you damage, and it actually works most of the time. You guys can see that, a bit of damage. And my favorite one, all. Gonna shoot out 3 of them. I can't tell how much damage that does, but it does have like a medium cooldown time, 3 beams of it, and then it's gonna do, I think, about the same amount of damage, or maybe more, I'm not sure. But yeah, insanely good stand, impossible to use on mobile for me. So yeah, if you have a PC, this is gonna be insanely good. You can especially spam the thingies, and it's gonna be pretty much insanely OP if you're doing 1v1s. Just use the saw blades, and you're pretty much unbeatable. Well, if your enemy has like a higher walk speed or jump boost stand, it's gonna be a little bit hard to fight. Let me check my battery. Okay, yeah. I hope I have enough battery to showcase sand. So really, really good stand. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta tell you guys the awakening. Oh no, the zombie! I hate you, zombie. Oh yay, teleport's working. The teleport is working again. Yeah, so I can showcase teleport now. So yeah, we'll just circle in time. Small teleport. Let me go ahead and show it by standing still. Oh, you gotta be walking to teleport. Okay. So yeah, the awakening is if you're lower than 100 health, and you have to have kindness equipped. So if you're lower than 100 health and use the X shield, and they punch you while you have the X shield on, you're gonna go ahead and have your awakening mode on. Let me see if I can actually. Okay, no mind, I died. But yeah, you're gonna go ahead and activate your awakening. You can pick up people in the awakening. You can move them around. You can drop them, and then you can also one-shot everybody as long as you can pick them up. You can move them around until you die, and then yeah, you can crush them if you want and kill them with 1 hit. So yeah, left mouse button is grab player. You have to have your hand out. So the way you have your hand out is Q is your left hand. Yeah, it is. So Q is your left hand, E is your right hand, R is a Gaster Blaster from the huge Gaster Blaster, Z is a one-shot with your left hand, X is a one-shot with your right hand, C is drop heal with your left hand, V is drop heal with your right hand. Had to go by that quickly so I don't lose my battery too much. And then the final one, the final thing is you have 1,200 health with this, but it quickly will drain. When you have your awakening on, your health will drain. So that's the one problem with it. And now, I gotta say, this is the most fun to use for me out of all of these specs, but it has one major issue that makes it so I don't like to use it. So it's Sans. It has a higher rarity than Goku, so you're gonna need to find the bone, which I think is the rarest out of all of these thingies. For some reason, Gaster has a higher trading value, I think Sans should have the higher trading value. Oh, geez, I'm glitched. Oh, my stamina's low. What the heck? But yeah. The bone, oh, come on, don't glitch on me. Yeah, okay, there we go. See if I can find the bone. I think it's near the bottom. Please, let's find the bone before my battery dies. Gotta find bone real bad. Okay, find it. Find bone. There you go. So it has a spawn time of 60 seconds and a spawn rate of 1 in 6,000. So really, really rare item. 60 seconds spawn time, spawn rate of 1 in 6,000. I'm sorry I missaid that the first time. So really rare item, you're going to go ahead and use bone on Super Shadow. Once again, 2.5 million from the shop. And then you're going to go ahead and get sand. So you're going to have enhanced walk speed. And then you're going to have a jump boost. Let me show you guys what the stand looks like from the front. I got to reset so I can get my stamina back. So you will have 1 health, and you're going to have that little golden health bar, which is your stamina, and it's also how you dodge attacks. So here's a 360 view of the stand. Really, really cool stand, in my opinion. We have M, so Sans Kid is the stats. That's another one of those joke stats. And then, yeah, it's really, really cool. You're going to have this, you're going to have 2 quotes, so you're going to say, you're going to have a bad time. I'm sorry I'm going through this quick. But yeah, I'm on the 1 battery, so you gotta go through it quick. Come on, I keep on getting you're gonna have a bad time. I think this is like the most common one. I can't get it. Okay, there we go. I've decided it's not gonna be your turn ever. I'm just gonna keep on having my turn until you give up. Even if it means we have to stand here to the end, until the end of time. So it's a long quote. It's gonna do a little talking thingy from Undertale, the little beeps. I really like it. So you're going to have the tap the screen or left mouse button to shoot out your bones. I don't know why, but always either hits your opponent or it flies up, and it will do 25 damage per hit, and you can spam it, and it won't remove your stamina whenever you use this. Okay, and then the next one that we do have, oh yeah, I forgot, I gotta show you guys the pose. So we're going to do the pose dance. I really love the pose for this one. So we're going to play Megalovania, or you're going to go ahead and play the Sans version of Stronger Than You. So 360 view of the stand. Really, really cool stand. You can even have the blue eye and stuff. Okay, I have 5% left. So yeah, really, really cool stand, as you guys can probably tell. Okay, I'm going to stop posing now so I can start showing you guys the stand before my battery dies. So yeah, once again, you have that to tap the screen. Tap the screen, 25 damage per hit. E, you're going to start spamming out the throw bones. I'm going to go ahead and get a power bank real quick. I don't want to lose all this stuff, and I do want to go ahead and continue the video for guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys E again. So yeah, it's really hard to use on mobile, but it has a really short cooldown time, and you will be able to attack enemies. Actually, I might be able to do it a little better if I put the E on my enemy. Yeah, I can see just how good that is. I can probably kill the menacing dummy really easy with this. So yeah, Z here, you're going to float on a Gaster blaster for a little bit. 10-second cooldown. You can't really go up or down using this. But, yeah, just really cool attack. And I'm going to try to kill the zombie. Oh, crap, I'm missing. Yeah, and this is the thing. I do want to show this. I'm glad the zombie came. I forgot to show this to you guys. But yeah, you see the little blue? It's next to the health. That's your stamina ball. And it's going to constantly go back up because your normal health is 1. But you're going to constantly dodge normal damage attacks over and over again because of your stamina. So you guys can see, I don't want to go ahead. I don't want to pick those up yet. But yeah, you guys can see that I'm just dodging all these attacks and just taking away my stamina. And it quickly rises back up, so it's really nice. And I have the enhanced walk speed too, which makes it even better. So I'm gonna go make this zombie. Oh crap! I got the menacing dummy. Stay there, man. Oh crap! The menacing dummy's on the floor now. No, I want the zombie to go on the floor. So yeah, you can go ahead and. Oh jeez, I'm picking up another zombie. Well, I grabbed this zombie. Now it's floating in midair. Yep, this is turning out worse for me than I wanted to do. Okay, I'll make the zombies go. Oh crap! I need to get the zombies to go away. I wish they didn't add these zombies into the game. It makes the game horrible. Well, that doesn't make the game horrible. I'm overreacting. But yeah, the E attack, insanely good. So you can see that. And ton of damage. So I'm trying to kill the menacing dummy. Oh my god, this is like the worst. This is the most annoying thing in the world. The zombies. Okay, let me try to kill the menacing dummy. You can see how much damage that did, and it had a tiny cooldown too. So insanely strong, 25 damage per bone, and you throw a ton of bones out really quick. So it does a nice amount of damage, cooldown is tiny. Let me see how much it removes from my stamina, like 10 out of my stamina. So not even that much out of my stamina. So you guys can see, really good attack. We have my favorite one, to bully people. You can pick up anybody, and then you're gonna be able to move them around. It does take a little bit of your stamina, as I'll show you guys here, like 20 or like 15 of your stamina. But you can see, you just grab them, and then you can just, wherever you tap the screen or move your cursor at, it's gonna be better. Once again, it's a little bit easier on PC, but still, this one's actually kind of easy to use on mobile as well. So you can hold them in the air for a little bit, and you just move them around. It's pretty fun, honestly. So you can see that. That's all, and you can also, they can do stuff, but you can start shooting them on there while you're grabbing them. So once again, way easier on PC, because you're not going to have to click on buttons, because on mobile, you're going to click on buttons, it's going to really mess up your aim and everything, because this one has auto-tracking attacks, so it's pretty bad if you're on mobile. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys the other moves now. So yeah, once again, you have pick them up, move them around, like that. And now we're getting to the other moves. Let me show you guys that. I forgot to show you guys a teleport. I completely forgot that they had teleport on here. So see, is a teleport. It's going to make the little teleportation sound. The same one that you make whenever you have, you're doing the auto teleport. It will make some noises. Insanely cool, in my opinion. I just love the thing. So yeah, it's like a manual teleport. Very low cooldown time, and unlike Gaster, you don't have to be walking for this one to work. You can walk if you want for it to work, But you don't have to be walking at all. You can just stand still, and then you can teleport a little bit. It doesn't teleport you fall, but it does have a tiny cooldown. So you can see that. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the other fighting moves. So, we have AUT, which is a 3 blasters. It's going to be auto-tracking the nearest enemy. So, let me go ahead and try and use that again. It's going to take a bit of your stamina out. But yeah, you're going to shoot your enemies. I'm not sure if I'll show the damage for this. But you can trust me that does crap load of damage. So you have F, which is 1 Gaster blaster. It has a pretty low cooldown time, or really low cooldown time. And then, yeah, it's like half the cooldown time of the 3 Gaster blasters, and it takes up less stamina as well. So yeah, your attacks do take up stamina, which is kind of your health. So you gotta be careful when you're using your attacks. So that's the thing here with Sans. You gotta be a little bit wary of your attacks. So you guys can see, you shoot out those Gaster blasters at your nearest enemy. 3 of them over there. Then you have this one. So F is 1, and then 8 is 3. There's no T, no X, there's E, and then there's no Y. But yeah, not too many moves. Well, only 3 attack moves on the stand. And then you're gonna have the other ones which are defensive, and I really love the defensive ones. This would be my favorite thing. It's like the most fun stand in my opinion, but there is one thing drawing it back. You see the stamina bar? It's not that the attacks during the stamina bar, it's not the problem at all. It actually kind of makes it more fun to use. But there are some stands which do a thing called true damage, like an Awakened MUI or Sour the Old Requiem. And the thing is, you can't dodge those attacks. Because the dodge ball, the stamina ball, the little stance dodge, it can't handle true damage. So if you find somebody with true damage, like an Awakened MUI or say a Sour the Old Requiem, you're going to get one shot because that's going to take away the 1 health that you have because you cannot dodge those attacks with your stamina. So you're just going to die instantly to anybody who has an Awakened MUI or a Sour the Old or any other stand that does true damage. So yeah, that's the problem they have with stands. It would be an amazing stand. Well, I mean spec. I said stand again. It will be an amazing spec, but it's a humongous issue. It may not sound like much, but there's a lot of people with MUI. Like everybody has MUI now. For some reason, I just go into a server and like at least one person has MUI. So yeah, just you can't handle those attacks, and it just kind of makes it hard to play when you get one-shotted by freaking all these people, nearly anybody, because they all deal true damage, and Sans cannot take true damage. I don't think they need to up the health too much because it has an insanely good regeneration. It would be nice to see it maybe like 500, but I don't think the health needs to be put up too much higher. I just think it needs to handle true damage. That's all I think. It needs to handle true damage. And if it does handle true damage, this would be my favorite stand. I'm not sure it would be MUI actually, but I think it's going to be the most fun stand to use, in my opinion. I just love the Sans Spec so much. I said stand multiple times. But yeah, it's just so fun to use, and I do recommend you get this, but I can't really recommend it for PvP. It's amazing for those, if you find get stands that do not do true damage, but there are all those stands that do true damage. And there's a bit of them. So, yeah, you're going to get one-shot by all those stands. Insanely high damage, insanely short cooldowns, but that one issue makes it so I don't use the stand for PvP, really. And I just use it if I'm messing around my private server. That's the only time I use it. Because zombies and deals do not deal true damage, so I like to use this for that. But still, yeah, I just love the stand so much, but my throat's hurting from all this talking. Yeah, it's just that it has that one major issue for me, so I don't use it. But, well, I do use it, but I don't really use it for PvP. So, yeah, I will have to say it's gonna be sad for me to save you. I'll find people with non-true damage. This would be better than Chara, and I think I like it more than Gaster. Well, just that I'm not skilled at PC, so I don't really use PC for games, but until I get used to it, I don't really record with PC unless it's like a fun video that I want to make of me trying to learn how to play a game using PC, so I don't really use PC too much for these kinds of games. But yeah, it's just if you don't have PC, for Gaster, it's gonna be bad in my opinion. If you have mobile and Gaster, it's horrible. It's like the worst stand. Well, not the worst stand, but one of the hardest, insanely hard to use on mobile. And it's good if you have if you can use the saw blades, but you can't attack NPCs and you can't choose you want to attack with the saw blades since it's auto tracking, and you cannot attack NPCs at all with the saw blades. So that's the issue that I have with the Gaster, with that, and that's like the only move that's easy to use on mobile. Well, there are a few others, but still, they're all really hard to use on mobile. The awakening doesn't even work at all on mobile. So until it gets easier to use on mobile, I can't really recommend it too much. Sands is also another thing that can be a little bit hard to use on mobile. All is pretty easy to use on mobile, but E is impossible to hit anybody on mobile pretty much. So I can't really recommend this too much, and especially that deals to dance. If you're on PC, Gaster would probably be the best out of all of these specs. But if you're on mobile, it is the worst because, yeah, it's just impossible to use on mobile. But if you have PC, I say Gaster is the best spec. It's fairly easy to get, in my opinion. You just gotta grind a little bit. The hard isn't even too hard to get, honestly. And then you just gotta get all those other souls. It's easy to get the souls. You just gotta play for, I know I'm making this sound like not much, even though it is a nice amount. But yeah, you gotta play just like a few hours, and then, yeah, you can get Gaster. Well, it may just that I'm in a private server, it makes it way easier. But if you are in a private server, it may be a bit hard on a public server because it starts playing music and everybody wants to rush to it. So it is a little bit hard to get Gaster in a public server, but in a private server, it's easy peasy just to get Gaster. I almost had 3 Gasters on my main account before this thingy. And then right after the reset happened, I crafted another Gaster, and I'm on my way to craft a 3rd Gaster right now. So, yeah, it's insanely easy just to get Gaster, in my opinion. And then, yeah, if you're on PC, you can spam insanely OP. So, if you're on PC, as I said earlier, Gaster is probably the best one. For mobile users, I think Chara is the best one. Chara or Sands, I can't choose. It's just that Sands can't handle 2 damage. It would be number 1 on my list if it could take 2 damage. But it can't, and it gets one-sided by those people. So I can't, as much as I want to rank Sands high on this list, I can't because it can't handle 2 damage. If they make it handle 2 damage, they don't have to change the health at all, just make it handle 2 damage. And it's going to be my favorite spec in the game, pretty much. And then I'm not sure it would beat Gaster still. It might actually beat Gaster because of these tiny cooldowns, and then how easy it is to use. So yeah, it's hard for me to recommend Sands, honestly. Can't take those 2 damage. Everybody has MUI, so I can't recommend it. I'm saying this as in a PvP perspective. This is not a stand rarity perspective at all. I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry, but yeah, PvP wise, I think this is the worst stand of them all. At least for as of right now. Chara, it's close range only, but the thing is, you can, it's easy to use on mobile, insanely easy to use on mobile. It doesn't really require much skill, just that you gotta get used to attacking at close ranges. And then this one, Sands, insanely high damage, insanely low cooldowns, but the health, I don't mind the health because it has insanely fast regeneration, but it can't take 2 damage. And then, as I said, I can't stress that it can't take 2 damage enough. It just makes the thing kind of bad for PvP. So, my PvP tier list, Sands has got to be on the bottom. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to say, but yeah, Sands is on the bottom until they make it. If they ever decide to make it take 2 damage, this thing's going to be amazing. But as of right now, I can't handle 2 damage, and I can't really recommend it. So yeah, Sands, number 3. Chara, if you're on mobile, I can't really, Gaster would be number 1, overall, because, if you're on PC, overall, damage-wise, it's gonna be, if you're on PC, it's the best, but if you're on mobile, I say Chara is the best. Chara's gonna be the best for mobile users. Gaster's gonna be best for PC users. And if they can make Gaster easy to use on mobile, it's gonna be number 1. So overall, I think they're all just amazing stands to have. So Sands number 3, Chara number 2, and Gaster is number 1 on my tier list. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and also, I forgot to explain Chara much. I'll just say this: it's insanely easy to use on mobile. Doesn't require too much skills, and those who, some older Roblox players or some Roblox players that have, I don't know why I'm saying older Roblox players. I know a lot of new Roblox players really enjoy those battle games. But like those Roblox players that do like Roblox battle and all that, and like the sword is the go-to Chara, and it will be pretty good for them because they're used to using swords, and Chara is pretty much a knife. So yeah, it has the same stuff. You can use like Shift Lock, especially for those who have like Shift Lock. You can be really good with Chara, I gotta say. It's gonna be insanely good if you're like a really good knife player. So yeah, overall they're all amazing stands, but that's gonna be my list for today, and that's gonna be my circus video. So I do apologize that this is a little bit of a longer video. I honestly really enjoy making this video. Yeah, it's one of the more fun videos I make. I just love this game so much, so I do like to talk about it. And these are some of my favorite stands in the game, so that kind of helps it even more. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to Two Kids in a Pod if you want some more videos like this one. Once again, hopefully this kind of helps you on PvP. I'm not the best PvPer, but yeah, just my opinion on this one. I would love to see your guys' list in the comment section below. So once again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!